Okay, and we're here at Ingles Rink with Mandi Schwartz, and it's great to say that you're back on campus now. You're practicing with the Yale women's hockey team, hoping to rejoin the team competitively to compete in games next season. And how good does it feel to be back after everything you've been through?
Well, it feels so great. Like, so excited, and it's so good to see my teammates. It's awesome to be back on the ice.
Why don't you take us through a little bit what the past, I guess, 13 and a half months have been like for you?
Not so good. I was in the hospital for 5.5 months. Then I got out May 17th, spent the summer just recuperating, getting my strength back, and my hair grew back, and then I went to school at the U of S, University of Saskatchewan, near my hometown, just to get back into things because I was still a bit weak, and took 3 courses, took it easy, got back into things, and then was ready to come back to Yale in January.
And back last December when you first found out, you only had like a day before you could be on a plane and then have to go back to Canada. So what was it like with your teammates and everything?
It was a quick goodbye, and kind of I was just excited to get back home. I was feeling not very good at all, very sick. And my teammates just helped me so much in that short period of time. They came to my room right after they heard about me. I was waiting for them. They helped me pack my entire room. And then a couple of my teammates slept with me in my room that night. And then they were back there in the next morning at 7 a.m. And then I said goodbye to them after breakfast and then flew home with my coach. Last
year here on campus, there was a lot of initiatives expressing support and teams coming together, and the whole community really rallied. How aware of that were you at the time, or are you learning of that now as you're back here?
I wasn't too aware of it. I knew they were having a bone marrow drive for me, but when I was in the hospital, I had no access to internet or anything, or a computer, so I just heard what people were telling me, and I really read the article when I got out of the hospital, and it was amazing how many people, the football team and the hockey team, got to sign up for the bone marrow registry. So I was amazed how much work they put into it, and also when I was in the hospital, I got lots of mail from my team and little goodies. My teammate Sam McLean knitted a Yale toque for me. So I just knew that they were supporting me, and everyone at Yale was supporting me.
When did you learn that you were going to be able to be back at Yale, this winter?
I kind of knew this summer that I was going to come back in January. And also when I left school, I knew that Yale said I could come back to school as soon as I got better, and I was ready. So I knew when I was ready in January that they would allow me to come back, so it would be good.
You've got a very happy story to tell, obviously, here. And the support continues, and it's the whole initiative, because there's going to be another bone marrow drive, I think, this spring is planned, too. It wasn't just a one-time thing, and that's going to make you feel really good.
Yeah, it does. Because I'm still looking for a donor, and it helps if the registry is expanding, so...
We heard that people were out and saw that people were out lining up from Commons onto Beinecke Plaza last year. So hopefully we get even more this year.
Yeah, I heard about it. The stories. There are so many people.
Has this been, how much have you learned about, yourself and the people around you through this process?
I just learned how kind and caring people are. They went out of their way to help me and make me feel better and give me support. And I also learned that it's okay to accept everyone's help and let people do things for me. And so I just learned to relax and let people help me, and it turned out really good.
I mean, it's almost got to be, I'm sure it was, and you've said it was such a shock to find out you had leukemia last year, and looking at you now, you're healthy, and you were healthy at the time and young, and you're practicing with a hockey team again. And is there an awareness message to get out there?
Well, an awareness message, I guess, to never lose heart. That's kind of always what I thought about when I was in the hospital, just to never give up and always believe that I would get better and believe in positive things. So just never lose heart, and you'll get back.
And you got back, and tell me about when you reunited here at Ingles with your teammates for the first time.
It was awesome. There was lots of hugs, and they just played a hockey game and got back from Boston, and I met them at the rink, and there were signs for me, and everyone was so excited, and I was so excited to see my team.
and they had number 17, which is your jersey number, decals on their helmets that have come off now.
Yeah. Yeah, coach called everyone into the dressing room and they got their helmets off, and she's like, everyone can take off their number 17 sticker. The real thing is here. The real one's back.
Well, Mandi, we really thank you for the time. Is there anything you want to say to the Yale community and all the supporters watching?
I just want to say thank you very much to the Yale community for all their support and for helping me get better and get back my dream.
All right, and everyone, you can watch YaleBulldogs.com for more details as to future bone marrow drives this spring.